Hey, my friend, welcome back to the Global Transformation Forum with me, Dr. Vivian Atud. So, today, let me begin with a sentence that may unsettle you. Over the next 5 years, AI will not eliminate ambition, it will expose fragility. It would not simply replace your jobs, it would replace value. And it will make some people really extraordinarily wealthy, while AI would quietly dismantle others who assumed competence was enough. Today we are unpacking how AI will make and break millionaires in the next 5 years. No hype, no panic, just research, just patterns and strategy clarity. So if you are with us, grab your favorite beverage. If you are listening to us on the way, stay tuned and let's unpack this. So let's begin with, this episode is not just another tech trend. Let's get into the meat of the issue. According to research from McKinsey Company, generative AI could contribute 2.6 to about 4.4 trillion annually in economic value across industries. You heard me. And as if that's not enough, Goldman Sachs estimates AI could increase global GDP by roughly 7% over time, driven largely by productivity gains. So, meanwhile, the International Monetary Fund, on the other hand, projects that AI will affect about 40% of jobs globally, with advanced economies like the US and others seeing even higher exposures. So let's get into it. Let's interpret these statistics correctly. So this is not full job elimination. It is task automation and workflows redesign. It is margin compression for routine work. If you have been playing around with AI, adopting it in your organization, you will begin to understand some of the things I am sharing on this episode. It is exponential leverage for those who redesign systems. This is exciting for me because I've been testing AI in all areas of my business. And this is productivity revolution. We have never seen a thing like this, this generation. We have never seen something like what AI can do. And productivity revolutions create wealth concentration before they create equilibrium. So those who adopt AI correctly and with speed would concentrate wealth before it starts spreading as many more people adopt it. So historically, every major productivity leap, whether you look at the steam engine, whether you look at electricity, whether you look at the internet, these innovations made early operators disproportionately wealthy. So those who understood ahead of time and those who took advantage of these innovations, history will tell us they made money early. So AI is operating on that same curve as we speak right now, with its early adopters, early integrators making money and will make the wealth leap, while those who will follow would then be catching up. So there are three kinds of positions that you can actually, if you want to position yourself to benefit disproportionately from AI, just listen to this. So there is the architect leverage. So these are kind of entrepreneurs who use AI to multiply their output without proportionately increasing cost. So they are leveraging from AI right now. What are they doing? They're automating research, drafting, and analysis. They are compressing product development cycles. They reduce operational headcount dependency. They no longer depend on large number of employees. They increase testing velocity, and the shift is subtle. But guess what? It is profound. The old model, build a team. The new model, build systems that are powered by AI. So one operator can now produce what previously would require maybe 5 to 10 specialists. What savings that would be. So wealth would accrue to those who combine a clear market problem, look at their problem, look at distribution, their audience, their channels, their partnerships, and guess what? They use AI to accelerate execution. So it's not about idea reach, it's about execution reach. That's what AI brings to the table. So the second type of people that are going to leverage and benefit is the expertise productizer. So this one, talk about consultants, talk about advisors, talk about experts in different fields that are entering like a critical point in their career right now. And guess what? AI can now do. It can help you draft your strategic document. It can help you generate frameworks. It can help you produce learning content, talk about courses. It can help you automate diagnostics if you're professional. So if your value is time-based, AI compresses your margins. And if your value is outcome-based, AI increases what? Your scalability. So the millionaires would turn knowledge into repeatable systems. You're already seeing this with digital products and all kinds of repeatable systems. They will build tools, templates, decision models. AI will create diagnostic equipment and tools. AI will create license IPs instead of billing hours. They'll come up with things like that. So this is not about passive income. It is structured intellectual capital that AI will actually enable those that adopt it. So the third approach is the operational optimizer. So in different kinds of industry. So the biggest wealth transfers may not occur in Silicon Valley like it used to be. They may occur in logistics, healthcare administration, construction operations, manufacturing coordination, procurement, insurance, processing. So these sectors are filled with inefficiencies. So guess what AI can do? AI can enable their workflows, make them more automated. AI can help reduce errors. AI can come up with predictive planning for these sectors. And guess what? AI can improve margins expansion. So those who can identify waste and eliminate it at scale would quietly accumulate wealth. So this is not flashy, but this is financial freedom for those who actually get into it. So now the uncomfortable side of AI. So when we look at AI, you see that it's increasingly proficient at good enough knowledge work. So first draft copies, basic coding, routine financial analysis, entry-level research, synthesis, standardized documentation. So when work becomes commoditized, guess what? pricing drop. So these things that you used to need people to do, AI can give you all these rough draft, basic coding, routine financial analysis, and all this kind of thing. So if your value proposition is I do competent routine knowledge, well, guess what? You are exposed and wealth will flow to people, people who focus on deep trust, rare domain synthesis, strategic thinking, human judgment, that they can actually add a human judgment layer on AI. So the middle is getting more hollowed out by AI, but don't get frustrated. So you don't just need to go out there and collect tools without strategy. So many professionals are mistaking tools acquisition for transformation. Guess what? Downloading software does not redesign a business. AI without workflow design creates chaos. You can check out more on our blogs and other things that we are actually elaborating on how to do these things correctly. So buying a treadmill doesn't produce fitness. You know what? Owning AI subscriptions, like we all subscribing to different AI tools right now, it doesn't produce leverage. So millionaires will not be the most enthusiastic tool users. They will be the best system designers that will come up with the right systems that they can leverage to produce the returns on AI. So some leading firms are embedding AI agents at scale. For example, McKinsey Company has described deploying tens of thousands of internal AI agents to reshape workflows. And notice the word reshape. AI requires rewritten job description, redefining accountability, adjusted incentive, reskilling pathways. How do we move to the next level? So without structural redesign, AI increases what? Confusion instead of profit. And confusion is expensive. Confusion is quite expensive. So when we talk about the wealth divide and AI, you would see that over the next 5 years, society would segment into 3 main categories. Listen to this. The builders. They create AI-enabled products, services, or workflows and systems. The multipliers. They use AI to increase their personal productivity and quality. The blocked. They avoid, they resist, and they superficially adopt AI without redesign. You do not need to become a frontier AI engineer, but you cannot afford to remain blocked. So neutrality, it's really decay. So as we have looked at all this perspective, let's go ahead and make it even more practical. So your move number one, you do not chase interesting ideas, chase cost reduction. How do I reduce my cost? How do I look at ways to accelerate my revenue? What kind of risk can I begin to mitigate with AI? How do I compress time? Because guess what? All we are looking for and what AI is giving to us now, more efficiency, more time, more freedom. And guess what? Money would flow towards these kinds of adoption of AI. The next move that you want to do is to build distribution early. The best AI-enabled product without distribution is invisible. No one will see it. So you want to prioritize who is your audience, strategic partnerships. You want to look at referral loops. You want to look at community positioning. So distribution compounds faster than product features. So you really want to captivate on distribution. So your third move with AI is you want to develop AI plus domains. So AI generalist would be abundant. So the reality is those who will look at AI in a specific sector, whether it's healthcare compliance, executive leadership systems, supply chain optimization, educational redesign. So specificity would actually create your pricing power. Don't just be an AI generalist. Look at AI in specific sectors. So you would also want to look at things like you want to be a product expert in a specific area. You want to turn repeatable processes into what? Frameworks, into diagnostics, into playbooks, into automated assessment, into licensable systems. Your knowledge must survive without your hourly presence. And move number 5, you want to take, which is the last move, learn to redesign work. The most valuable professionals in the next 5 years will not be those who can articulate what humans uniquely do, what AI should automate. So if you want to be an exceptional professional, you would be able to present yourself as a unique human. You will be able to look at how AI should automate. You will be able to understand the fact that human judgment must continue to remain, and you would need to be that kind of a professional who know how to measure performance. So skills alone can command executive level compensation, just having how to leverage these AI skills. So let me end here. AI is not the revolution. Leveraging AI is the revolution. AI is simply the most powerful lever that is available in our era, in our lifetime right now. So a lever in the hands of the prepared produces exponential value. A lever in the hands of the unprepared accelerate displacement. So the defining question for the next 5 years is not, will AI replace me? The question is, am I designing systems where AI multiplies my strategic value, or am I surviving tasks that AI cannot, that AI can actually power for me? So the millionaires of this era will not be the loudest. They will be the relentless learners, the structural thinkers, the ethical operators, the fast rebuilders. So the window is open, but windows open and close. And this is Dr. Vivian Atud. And in this era, do not react to the future. Design it. Until next time, I'll see you. This is the Global Transformation Forum, where we talk all things transformation. Thank you for joining us, and I will see you in the next episode.